life, and it has not been easy actually lately. The guy has been it has not been easy actually. So I have a test next week on Monday, but the material is kind of not ready, so proceeding to read another course today. So I've started this one already, so I'm trying to remember where I stopped. I think I stopped at the reasons. Come, let me read it out. If you can hear me. Assist decision makers in determining whether or not to proceed. Help problems and provide solutions. System convince investors to venture in your business. Okay, yeah. Visibility study. That's visibility and business plan. That's the name of the course. So, what's visibility study? Systematic documented analysis conducted before committing resources to a new business idea to determine if the product idea is viable, is feasible technically, financially, and economically. Yeah, so reasons for visibility study. Number one, to assess the workability. Come, hold on, I want to share. Sorry. Okay, yeah. Reasons for conducting visibility study. First of them is to access the workability and availability of a business idea. Yeah. The reason if we conduct visibility study to know the workability, if this business idea is workable, if it is something that will work, if something that is to bring out good results later on. Because of course, if you are doing a business, you can forecast the future stuff through visibility study. Now, visibility, you assess the workability, if the business idea is workable, and availability of the business idea. Availability, that means maybe if the business idea is available in the sense that do I have resources? What's the connection between me and my market, where I get the resources or customers, just how available the business idea would be. Wow, thanks to my one viewer. Yeah, so I'm talking about visibility study. Yeah, reasons for conducting visibility study. Number one, I said to access the workability and availability of a business idea. And number two, to assist decision makers in determining whether or not to proceed in or to implement a business idea. So visibility study help decision makers, which are those that make decisions in an organization, which are the managers, the executives here, in determining whether or not to proceed. Because if a company, if the decision makers don't conduct visibility study and they just jump into a business idea, they don't even know the gain, they don't know the losses, they don't know what might come out, they don't know the probability that the business will even go. No, it's turned out very bad. So it assists decision makers in determining whether or not to proceed to implement a business project. So now, identify problems and produce solution. That is the third reason for conducting visibility study. To identify problems and provide solution. So problems now, visibility study. It's just like I doing an analysis. It's basically an analysis of the business idea. That's what visibility study is. So you identify problems. Yeah, you identify problems because the problem they're identifying, that's one. Then the solutions that you are going to provide, that is where your own business idea comes in. Because in this nowadays, in this our era, if you don't have a solution to people's problem, like most of all these products that we're using now, because they provide a solution to our problem, that's why we're using them. If they don't solve any of our problem, we'll not be using them. So that's it. Feasibility study now helps you know the problems and provide solution. Because when you're conducting a feasibility study, you can always refine it. Because there's some things you write at initially that will be like, you refine it. Okay, maybe there will be a problem if I follow this path. Then that was what feasibility study helps you. It opens your eyes to. I had this course in 100 level, so I can still remember where I even had it. So the man was saying that feasibility study, it opens your eyes. It opens your eyes to the business world, to about your idea. Because if you are going to your business, you conduct feasibility study. The market will chop your eyes. So yeah. So number 3, identify problems and provide solution. Now, the first one is attract. We have about 8 here, but I'll just learn 5, at least 5. So now, number 4, attract or convince investors to venture in your business. A feasibility study, it attracts, yeah, because when the investors see what the value you bring to the table, to the market, they'll be able to invest. Okay, they'll say, okay, they'll be able to consider your business idea. That's after you have created a prototype. Yeah, prototype is like a preview of your business idea. Yeah, so it will attract or convince investors. Yeah, it will attract or convince investors. Because if you don't conduct a feasibility study, you don't know problems, you don't know solutions, then what do you want to bring to the table? No, nothing. So feasibility study, it helps you attract investors, because when you have identified problems, you're already becoming an entrepreneur. Because entrepreneur is somebody that identifies problems and provides solution, and yeah, blah blah blah. So when you identify problems and provide solutions, so that solution and the business plan and idea, that is equal to now attract investors, attract dealers, people that will help you, that sponsors and all every other thing. Yeah. So now the 5th one is determine actual steps required to execute a project. Yeah. Because feasibility study tells you, it gives you the structure of that business idea, because you can just have something in your head. So feasibility study is what will help you give the structure. Okay, this is the process to follow. This is the this is the process. This is the structure to follow. Yeah, that's what it is. It determines actual steps required to execute a project. The steps from the financial aspect to the management to the production to the marketing to the advertising, promotion aspects. It determines actual steps that, okay, this certain area of this business idea, to execute this thing, these are the steps to follow. That's what feasibility study will do for you, because you can't just have an idea and just do it anyhow. No, you have like 3, because I think I was watching a video sometimes, like far back, and it said if you want to do a business idea, you must have like 5, minimum of 5 solutions. I mean, minimum of 5. How did you say it? Yeah, minimum of 5 steps to execute that business idea. Yeah, because in this market now, hey, it's a scholar, I know be scholar. Now what did they teach me as a reader? Okay. Yeah, because in this market now, hey, you are making forget what I'm saying. So determine actual steps required to, as I was saying, that in this business idea, you have to have like minimum of 5 business ideas. The reason is Jesus, I've forgotten what I wanted to say. Brother Caleb, you have confused me. Okay, so let me just rephrase now. The reasons for conducting feasibility study, number one is to attract investors to invest in your business idea, to identify problems and provide solutions, to assess the workability and availability. Okay, yeah, go on. I'm listening. Yeah, you can go on. I'm listening, brother Caleb. I'm listening, sir. You can go on. So, let me try to remember what I was saying also. Determine actual steps required to execute a project. The atmosphere is tense now. Oh my god. Determine actual steps. So visibility study. It attracts. Oh, in Yoluba. Oh, oh, oh. Yoluba Fulayo, right? Yoluba Fulayo, right? My English to myself. Like, what's the surname, please? Is it Fumlayo? Yeah, so determine actual steps required to execute a project. So, and I'm actually grateful for you joining my live because I just recently posted a link on my status that okay, I'm live, but so that I was thinking maybe you were from my status, but seems you're not from my status. Maybe you happen to just find the YouTube just brought the live video. Yeah, so I'm actually grateful. Yeah, so I intend to use 30 minutes. So we're just on 11 minutes now. So those are the reasons for conducting visibility studies. So now we have sources of information for visibility studies. Sources of information. Yeah, because you have to get information. You have to gather information because before you can conduct visibility study. Because if you don't have information about your market, about your target audience, your products, even the ingredient of your product, as little as that information might be, if you don't have the information, nah. So sources of information, business enterprise center, counseling and monitoring. Yeah, I remember. I remember they were talking about this in another level when I had this course, when I took this course, business enterprise center. Because there's some business. Oh, Brian Yelua, Jesus Christ. These details. Bro, you are making me laugh. Like right now, I'm laughing so much. He said, "I'll heard your status." He texted me, and I took it off. Anyway, like, God have mercy. Anyway, I'm actually grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. You're making me remember what happened. I asked you to drop account number, but unfortunately, nothing entered. Sorry. Rake is broke. Don't worry. If Rake is rich, don't worry. I'll do giveaway. Don't worry. I'll do giveaway. I'll do giveaway. Don't worry. I'll do giveaway. I got you. Rake is got you. No. I actually got you now. You know, there are some times that even your helper self will be broke. So there's sometimes your helper will be broke. So I think that was the season. Actually, I'm still in the season. So I'm still broke. So I never leave that season. So yeah, it's normal actually. There's sometimes your helper. Have you noticed this? Maybe you ask someone for money, the person will say, I don't have currently. That's the season that I am. And I'm happy. I'm happy to see it. I'm in my broke season. Yeah, so thank you for interacting and really enjoying this. So I'll be hoping to be seeing you every day. Yeah, I did go live every day, yeah, but nowadays no light and all, and so but God helping me, I'll be doing live every day because my exam is like 40 days to come, yeah, and I've not even covered half of this thing. Yeah, so sources of information for feasibility study. Business enterprise center, counseling and monitoring. Because there was a testimony that somebody said in men's conference, approaching a men's conference. Yeah, the person said that there are some issues that happens in the family that you have to go and ask. So you now scholar no dey read. No, scholar no dey read ke. I be maybe the person they do juju. Scholar dey read o. Scholar dey read o. Scholar dey read o. No let them whine you. Scholar dey read o. Me sef I no be scholar but I dey read. I no be scholar. I'm just a small boy. Rick is just humble me. Yeah, so there was a testimony that said there's some issues that will happen in the farm that you have to go and consult people that are outside, like outside apostolic faith itself, like Arata. That was the person said. So now I'm just trying to reload that back. I said business enterprise center, counseling and mentoring. That means if you want to build up a business, you have to have mentor. You have to have mentor, because there's a video I was watching about business. So there's a woman. She's the owner of the business, the CEO, but she still has people that are still watching over, like they are still counseling, like mentor. What do they call it? Something they call it prospect. I mean, it's just something they call it. Yeah. So wants to conduct a visibility study. Sorry, sources of information where you can get information to conduct your visibility studies, business enterprise sector. Because there are a lot of people like that. You can just consult them. They will monitor you. They will counsel you. They will mentor you and all and all. You can get information to conduct your own visibility study. You just can't give them your idea. Then they will not tell you. They themselves. They will tell you that you conduct a visibility study. And there's something they call SWOT analysis. That's also under visibility study. That's